welcome back to my channel. I'm in the back seat today because we're sharing space with this little one. We're here today for another Vlogmas video. Today we are doing a list of books that I just found in the book that I'm reading. I'm reading The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, and if you've read this book, then you know that there's a book list. The main character, Charlie, he's a high school student, and he has a teacher, his advanced English or advanced writing class, and his teacher recommends books for him to read. So lots of books are mentioned in this book, and it's kind of like a canon of books that you read when you go to high school in the United States, which I didn't. So some of these are books that I haven't read, so I thought it would be good if we went through this list together. So here goes with the books that are mentioned in this book and which page I found them on, and I guess you'll tell me which of the books you've read, and I'll tell you which of the books I've read or haven't, and we'll check in. Stay tuned. These are the books that are mentioned in Stephen Chbosky's The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So we're going to say that these books are on Charlie's bookshelf. Here are the 14 titles. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee is talked about on page 9 of the book. I have read that. Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie is discussed on page 46. I have not read. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald is discussed on page 63. I have read. A Separate Piece by John Knowles is talked about on page 63. I have not read. The Mayor of Castro Street is discussed on page 64 of the novel. I have not read. Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger is discussed on page 75 of the novel. I have not read, but it's on my TBR this month. Walden by Henry David Thoreau is discussed on page 83. I have not read. On the Road by Jack Kerouac is discussed on page 103 of the novel. I have not read. This Side of Paradise by F. Scott Fitzgerald is discussed on page 105. I have not read. Naked Lunch by William S. Burroughs is mentioned on page 107. I have not read. Complete Poems by E. E. Cummings is mentioned on page 132. I have not read. Hamlet by Shakespeare is mentioned on page 134. I have not read. The Stranger by Albert Camus is mentioned on page 149. Finally, I've read this one. And The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand is mentioned on page 165. I have not read. So of the 14 titles that are mentioned in this book or discussed in some way, I have read 3 of them. 2 are on my very soon TBR stack, and the others I haven't gotten to, but hopefully you guys did better on this list than I did. So let's chat in the comments. Would love to know your score out of 14. Let's chat down there. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. We'll be back tomorrow with another Vlogmas video. See you then. Until then, happy reading. Bye.